Oh, I gotta turn my volume down here. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Alright, so I'm back on OCRP streaming. I haven't been able to the last couple of weeks. And the issue that I've had with while streaming and 5M crashing and all that, we're going to give it a try again and see if it does. I'm looking at getting a 2080 Ti to, or at least a 2070 to try to combat some of the issues that I'm having. I'm on a 970 right now. But I've been driving around the last couple hours playing without any issues, so I went ahead and started the stream and we'll see what it does. Whenever Nail Clipper comes back, I gotta let him know that I'm actually live now. So I just picked up about 250 fish, and now I'm headed over to the processing restaurant. Sell them. About 25 grand right there. It'll take a little bit to get there. Let's see, so those are the people online right now. Couple cops, couple civs. I'm currently playing this character. I'm a retired detective, Steve Stuckberry. A retired California Leo. I'm retired, drawing a pension, so going fishing and selling my catch to make a little bit of extra scratch here and there. Nell, are you back yet? Nope. I drive a retired Crown Vic, police Crown Vic, black and white. Well, this fishing thing is kind of, it's cool and everything, get some good money. The problem is that you have to drive to one side of town to put on your clothes, and you gotta drive all the way up to the northwest to grab your boat and go fishing, collect your fish, come all the way back to the city to drop them off, and then head back out. All in the meantime.
I know you're streaming.
Yeah, now I'm streaming.
Yeah, I'm going to mute it for a little bit. I'm actually going to watch this video.
Okay. And so as you drive all the way up north and the server restart happens, well, you just lost that 35 minutes or whatever of time it took to set yourself up to go fishing. So I've been playing, let's see, what are we at, 4 o'clock here. I've been playing for a good 3 hours, and I'm finally going to deliver some fish. And I'm updating my clock right now in my garage here, in my office, to the current time for California. There we go. Okay. I mean, I could go park the boat, get back in my vehicle if it's still there. It keeps despawning on me. And then, you know, run up the hill, get it, and drive all the way back here. Since I'm already in the boat, it's just a little bit slower perhaps, but can't get pulled over for speeding. Good old Florida. It's not raining now. Sun's back out. Oh, I had a bunch of tattoos. They're gone now. That sucks because I paid for them. This pet is kind of being a pain in the butt.
You might be the stupidest person I've ever met.
Yeah, thanks.
Where did you hear that? 0 to the blonde girl.
You're a bad boy. But I'm a little bit busy later.
It's like I have this pet, and then when I go on duty, it changes to my other one, my steward guy. I'll have to bring that up. Was Big Steve here? Darren's name. And do I have coming from over there somewhere? The menu that I did. The menu that I did in order to, let me see. That's CAD. Server 2, Civ. Oh. You record. A pistol, my car. See what happens. Alright, that's all my fish. If I go to the clothing shop and I choose my, or actually I bet you if I come off duty, I will basically been wearing suspenders. All right, that's one load. Alright, let's see here. Oh no, did it go? Nope. This is where I have the problems when I'm trying to go back and forth on my same computer here. Alright, let's see. That coming through? Yes. Okay, after a little pause, you guys, I don't know if you saw what I didn't see. Probably not. We got to get back out to the fishing grounds here. A little far away though. All right. So one load down. And go get some more. Been 3 hours trying to get fish, and we've gotten one load of fish so far. I think it'd be really good too if where you go to your job locations, if you could maybe have put your car there. They have them on, like, if you're a truck driver, you could enter your car into the garage from that location, but you can't when you're fishing. And the problem with that is if it can get stolen. Like mine went locked. I yanked the door off of it. So and then it went lock, and then it despawns anyway, so I was like, whatever, it's gonna probably show us out. You gotta get around the military base over there first, then we'll be on the grounds. Well, it's funny, so when I was driving up here, I went through the Grand Sonoran Desert, and there was a sheriff's Charger on the side of the road, and I drove, and I'm driving a retired CVPI, but it's black and white. You know, I haven't gone to the paint shop and had it painted yet, you know, so it's still black and white, just like I purchased it. And I figured I might get pulled over, but I don't know if he was paying attention or I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was going a little fast. He didn't pull me over. Alright, where are we at in the map? Okay, let's keep going the same way we're going. There's another fishing boat that was out here that I tried to talk to, and I think it was Signal 78. Coming on the fishing grounds, the boat over here. Yep. Alright, start fishing. Here we go, we're fishing. Oh, now we're swimming. See, this is Signal 78. He's holding a fishing pole in his hand. Alright, well, I had to go make some dinner. That way I can keep fishing, and well, I'm done fishing now, as you saw. I've caught my limit, so now I gotta head back in. Is there a cruise control on the boat, I wonder? Let's see. That would be sweet. There's no seat belts. So if I hit F7, oh, that says invoices. And invoices was F5. What is F5? What? Nah. Okay. I guess that's gone. I know another thing that's gone is whatever, I don't need it right now. You know what I could try doing is going back to the job center, changing my job as this character, and then setting it back. That might do it. Got a little lost there. Stay between green and red. Let's go sell some fish. $1 fish. I mean, $100 a fish. It'd be about 250 fish, 25 grand. Here comes the sun.
Yeah, our profiles were a match on the internet.
Trying to go get my car. I said if I'd gone all the way back to where the boat gets dropped off, I would have no vehicle there, so I'd still have to steal a car, but I don't want to get pulled over in a stolen car either. Alright, made it without getting pulled over. Okay, it says it's out. Of course. Well, let's go see if we can find it. Last couple times it despawned. Well, at least my Escalade did. I am on motorcycle. Come on. We're gonna have to go way up here and put on my seatbelt. For the damn rain with the signal 78s. Never know what's gonna happen. Taking a risk here. Oh, there it is. Huh. Oh, wait. Is that it? Now the door is back. Sweet. There's my baby. We got to do 10 miles an hour around this. Yep. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. All right, let's get some gas. All right. Let's go for a drive. Do I have some damage on it? Should be pretty healthy. Seat belts. Trying to look at that plane, but since I'm driving it, the camera wants to keep looking forward, which makes it a little bit harder to look around when you're driving. Come on, dummies. There we go. Well, that's us. Better watch out for the cars. We're going 65. Hard throttle. Okay, am I gonna get slammed in the back? Nope. Survived that one. Did somebody else do the same thing? Alright, we'll get rid of that for a while now. I heard that 24/7 was hiring, and I put an application in, but they haven't called me back yet. I don't mind going fishing. Ooh, there's a tattoo place back there. I forgot about that. Although I already bought tattoos. Let's see if I can lock it without pulling my door off. What up, buddy? All right, I just bought it. Okay, now I'm back as me. Interesting. Okay, so let's need to get a tattoo. Dog bone. See. Watch your step. Sure. Need to have that one. Want no roses. All right.
I'm back.
Hi. Still streaming.
That's okay.
Surprisingly.
I'm gonna go here with the wife here in just a little bit and go sit with her for a little while. I gotta go to bed early now from now on, so I'm usually trying to get to sleep by 11.
Yeah.
So different being off this early, man. It's like, wow.
Hey, check
a lot.
check if you go to twitch.tv/Kung Fu Beer, you'll see what I'm talking about with the you'll see what I'm talking about with my car.
Hold on. What's the address again?
Twitch.tv/Kung Fu Beer. Why wouldn't it be that? Everybody knows this.
Yo, just stay chill.
Oh, I gotta log in real quick.
You don't have to log in.
I want to.
Well, okay.
Oh crap! How do I shut off the mic on the audio on here?
You can't. That's why I said I'm streaming. Whatever you say comes through mics and goes right out to the inner world.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the only thing
Hearing
you could
everything twice.
you could turn the sound off at the bottom. This bottom left of the screen.
Let me look. Okay.
You see my beautiful retired Crown Vic CVPI.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Nice, huh? You want it?
Oh, I want it.
That, yeah. Converted, so there's no roll cage in the back.
Ah, that's better. Much better. All the doors could open and turn. Yeah, see, that looks like a real cop car. If you could put some patches on that.
It was a cop car. It's a retired cop car.
I'm saying you can make it a phony one then.
No, I don't want to be a phony. I'm a retired detective. Why the hell would I want to be a phony? I'm carrying a gun right now. I'm a real cop. Just retired. I'm from California and we're in Florida. Look at the beautiful sunset there.
Better looking palm trees. Yeah, that's Florida with the mountains. Okay.
Come on, you can. It's pretend
right, Florida's
Florida.
Barely above sea level.
I know. Shut up. Quit being ruining the immersion.
I could drop a glass of water down there in Florida. It gets flooded.
Grand Theft Auto takes place in the Los Angeles area, in our Southern California area, anyways. But this group that I'm in here.
If the heat blows too hard, the ocean covers it up for a day.
Yep. Well, the group that I'm in here, they're based out of Florida, so everything is Florida. Look at all the tow trucks over here.
Hey, you know that Dodge Power Wagon that just went by you?
No, I didn't see it.
Kind of looks like the Sanford and Son mobile. Remember that one? I used to always say that because Bojack was driving around. Looks like Sanford and Son. Well, anyways, I bought one of those and hopped it up.
I'm gonna talk to this guy right here. What's up, fellas?
Can I help you?
Just wondering, you guys hiring at all?
Yeah, actually we are. If you go to the San Andreas forums, you could, there's a section called Approved Businesses, and you could find our section there. We're called Orange County Towing.
Your OC towing? Oh, OC towing, okay. Yeah, I'm a retired detective, and I'm retired and stuff from California, and I've been out here fishing and stuff, but that gets a little boring. I was looking for a little income here and there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, just go to the San Andreas forums and go to the business section, and you'll find all of our information there.
Sweet. Okay, I'll go take a look and I'll apply, and maybe I'll help you guys out sometimes.
Awesome. I appreciate it. When you do get into it, just say Anthony H recommended you.
Anthony H. Okay. Thanks, Anthony. My name's Derek.
Oh, nope. Nice to meet you.
All right. Well, see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
There. And that's how that's done.
Yeah, if it was me, this is I'm leaving, you're going to see the whole building burn.
The whole place catch on fire?
Well, yeah, there's bodies all over the place. I mean, that'd be It's like public enemy number one.
I was serious though about asking him about hiring because, like I said, I'm just doing fishing and it's a little boring just going out there and catching fish all the time. I'd like to interact a little bit more.
So you're earning money in here then, or whatever? Well,
you get a $20 welfare check every so often or whatever, but it's literally called welfare. But like when I go get the fish and stuff, I get $100 a fish. What the hell?
Yeah, so I could tell that's a real guy, obviously.
Where? At the fire station?
The guy he asked for a job.
Oh yeah. No, that's a real player, all right.
Now, how do you know? Did you know?
Nope.
You just took a chance and they figured out it was
they walked up to me. That's how I knew. There's a car right here. I just wondering why it's in the bushes.
It's got a smashed window, it looks like, back window.
Yeah, it's just my detective senses, you know. Yeah, there's real people, and so the AI, they're called Signal 78s, is what the term that they come up with. What was that guy's name? Well, I'm streaming. I guess I can get it back off the stream. Anthony, I think he said.
I don't know. All I could think of was pulling my pistol.
Yeah. What is this? I think it's a car wash right here. Press enter. All right. Just washed my car, $15. Oh, almost hit the gas pump. Not good.
You actually got to fuel that car?
Yep. See how much, see right there above the mini map where it says fuel 86?
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw when you backed up, it said get out to fuel car or something like that.
Right. Ah! Broke my window, hitting the blinker. I probably should have used the key. It's my gun, because I'm using the controller. Look at that. What's that guy doing?
Which guy?
There's a guy running like down the tracks over here. I'm gonna go around this slowpoke. Stupid AI. I'm going 45 right now. But somebody's driving on the tracks over here.
Oh, off to your left?
Off to my right.
Okay, I saw somebody off to that. I saw some car lights on the left.
Hear him honking? I can't
no,
see
I got
him.
the volume down in the game. Or in the...
Right, so you don't hear yourself?
No, I'm hearing double.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
like
so you
speaking,
don't... well, because you're
Discord,
coming...
and then I hear it again on that, so it's like double.
Right. I had it... when I had that other... See, somebody else has the same car I do over here.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's a little delayed to me from what you see, because I know when you call stuff out, yeah, like 2 seconds later I'll see it.
Right. But what I was going to say was there's, I had this thing where I can turn off like the Discord from what you're saying and stuff that goes through the stream. But I took that off because it was just becoming a pain in the ass trying to figure everything out, and everything was crashing.
That truck that just went by you, that's the truck I was talking about, the one that was going the other way.
Okay.
Built one of those things up. It's like a supercharged Sanford and Son mobile.
That's a real person right there, I bet. That was just in front of me. The way he was turning it. Yeah. But it's hard to say because the AI do weird things sometimes too.
What is going on in here?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What's up,
Mosquito.
man? Just so you know, I'm streaming.
Yeah, I saw that.
Streaming for my 2 viewers. And one of them's me.
Hello, viewers.
And then Nail Clipper's one of the other ones. So just like probably the 2 of us and then somebody else.
So
What's
you might
up,
get some
man?
reverb.
Yeah.
Not much. What have you guys been up to? I never see anybody in here.
Well,
much.
I've been using it a lot more because I'm currently in OCRP, which is a GTA role-playing community.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually on the server right now.
Oh, I know what I want to tell you, Beer, real quick. You know, Veteran Gamers United, remember how we were wondering what happened to them?
Yep.
They did. They went on Discord. I accidentally popped in there today. Because when you hit the invite button on their server, it takes you in.
Right.
And there were 26 people in there, and some of the names I recognize. So they're all on there now. That's where they're at.
Right.
That's where their website's, like you said.
Well, they don't have a website anymore. They put, because Discord allows you to do information like that, but it's not. It's not as
Cat
permanent.
was in there, right? I saw WP Cat. He was away though. What do you call it? An AFK.
Yeah.
So those guys are still doing it. They're just using that now entirely.
Right. So, anyways, Mosquito. So on here, when I'm in server, I'm supposed to be on the TeamSpeak, and you know, obviously, you can't run 2 independent TeamSpeaks. Mm-hmm. So I use Discord. They use Discord for everything. I mean, they have websites and all that stuff too, just like Legion does. But in order to talk to like Nail and Sidewinder and all that, I'll jump on Discord. I'm getting them to use it more often. But I can't, you know, you can't be in 2 different Discord chats at the same time either. So I use both at the same time and I bounce between them.
That's good. I was kind of thinking you guys would eventually, you know, transition over.
Well,
last time I did a clean install on my computer, I just never installed TeamSpeak again.
Right.
I'll tell you what. I'm not. You know, like. I'll tell you what, Bob. When Beer goes over to TeamSpeak, when we go over, if I didn't know we were doing it, sound quality-wise, I couldn't tell the difference. In other words, if you flipped the switch, I'd never know you flipped over to TeamSpeak. It sounds the same.
Right. No, I think it's probably the same. Well, I mean, you can adjust the bit rate a bit, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the disadvantage or advantage to Discord is over TeamSpeak. I find TeamSpeak to be maybe a little simpler. I do know, like he just explained, you can do some things on there you can't do with TeamSpeak, but
and vice versa.
Yeah, like the
and TeamSpeak, so like they use the TeamSpeak. We use the TeamSpeak when we're in server, and they'll have a whole dispatch channel where all the police are on a dispatch channel. And they can run the tone to let everybody know that, you know, they're in limited radio chat kind of thing. So it just beeps like it does in real life.
Yep.
And so there's some things that TeamSpeak too that are exclusive to TeamSpeak that you can't pull off on Discord. So the combination of the two, it's currently what's seemed to be working fine. I don't mind either one. Discord allows you to share a lot of information better, but I mean, when you have a website, what I'm not a big fan of is hey, go to Discord for this, go to the website for that, go to Discord for this, go to website for that. It's like you should have it all in one place, and then you can have it like we do, whereas you post stuff on the forums and it shows up in the appropriate channel in Discord.
Right.
So it kind of tells you what's going on. And Discord's also for, you know, quick information, nothing that you need to have as a permanent link like and searchable like it is on the forums. So they both
Right.
have their positives, and Frogman runs his own too.
Yeah. I don't see anybody in here with us in the room.
What, on Discord?
No, on the stream itself, Twitch.
It says at the bottom are 2 viewers. And if you're not logged in, it won't say.
I am logged in now.
If somebody's not logged in, it will count them at the bottom, but it won't say that there's anybody in there.
Oh, okay.
Like now it says there's 3, and one
Right,
of them could be
right,
a
it's me.
mosquito. Yeah. So it probably shows all 3 of us.
I remembered before, I thought they'd be off to the right. You could actually see who was in.
Yeah, there's a little chat, like a little arrow that you could pop it out and it'll show the chat. But there's nobody that, yeah, where you just wrote hello. Flipper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I don't remember. It wouldn't let me. Don't you remember? It wouldn't let me. I went like Flipper, and then I went 1, 2 because it wouldn't let me have it. Then I went 1, 2, 3. Said no good.
Just do
I went
Flipper
1, 2,
Law.
3, 4. It said,
Change it to Flipper Law.
yeah, I could. I just didn't care. I just wanted to get it working.
Right.
That's when I originally did it.
Well, that's what lazy people do. No problem. We're used to it. So yeah.
Yes. Did your cow give birth there the other day? There. Bob?
Yeah, I saw
She
that
did.
on Facebook. Yep. So now you got what, 3 cows or 4?
3.
And the one that just gave birth was offspring of the original one, right?
No, it's the same mom.
Oh, so the mom gave it birth to another one.
Yeah, no, she's been a great milk cow, so we're just going to keep her going.
Right. Are you selling the offspring?
We're going to send her to slaughter. She
Oh,
ended
okay.
up being mostly Hereford, so she's a
She
beef
was
cow.
mostly what?
Hereford?
What does that mean?
It's a beef cow.
The heritage of it,
Yeah.
or whatever you call it.
Yep.
So you're going to slaughter it as a full adult cow, or are you going to hit it as a juvenile?
No, she's ready now. She's already a year and a half.
Really, that early?
Yep.
Doesn't have like veal?
Yep.
Veal's earlier than
I
that.
was going to say Bill's young, but
I didn't think a year and a half. I thought the cow was usually like 5 or 10 years old or something when they slaughtered them.
so are you
Okay,
late
I
posting pictures or something? Because it looks like you just had it. Or is this the
It-
one that's older?
The older one.
Oh, okay. Not the one that just was born.
It was, yeah, she was born yesterday.
That's why I'm thinking that's some veal right there.
Yeah. That's definitely veal.
Are you-
Actually, one of my friends posted that. He was like, veal? Question mark? I was like, nah. Not veal. We got her, the mom, artificially inseminated. I can't even say it.
Yeah, what was his name?
And then, I don't remember his name, actually.
Wow.
I think it was Bill.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, Billy.
Billy. Let's see if I can
But
do this
yeah.
without ripping my door off again.
Place called Bovine Genetics.
There we go. It's locked.
Came over and did it for $30.
Whoa, $30 to stick it in.
Yeah. Stuck his whole arm right up her butt, and
My goodness. Well, I don't know if it's the butt.
it is the butt.
They stick
You
it
have
in
to
the
stick your arm. No, you stick your hand shoulder deep into the anus, and you have to. They stick the gun into the vagina, and like they have to guide it with their other hand
Oh, wow.
through the anus.
Holy cow.
How many?
Exactly.
Do you have a pig? Did you get your pig yet?
Haven't gotten a pig now. Have
Okay,
thought
I thought
about
you
it.
did. I was just telling my wife about it. How many chickens you got now?
Oh Jesus, I'd say around 40.
Wow. I remember where you started out with a few.
Yeah, I
used
think
to
we had
tease you
8.
about the rooster.
Yeah, I had to shoot the rooster.
Those son of
Really?
bitches are dinosaurs.
What happened? What was the rooster doing? Getting out of
He
hand?
was just crowing all the time, and I was just worried that the neighbors would start complaining, and because we're actually like in a part of town where it's against the law to have a rooster.
Oh.
Really?
So I just figured, fuck it, I'm just gonna be done with it and not have to worry about it. So I was
Which,
always
what
like,
kind?
oh.
What wasn't a Rhode Island Red, was it?
No, it was a golden sea bright.
Because I
It was
know
a little tiny
some.
one.
Right. Okay. Some are noisier.
They're
than others.
bantams.
Did you fry
This
them up?
one. No, it was tiny. It was a bantam,
Oh.
so it was only like it's a medium-sized chicken. Not
Right.
even.
Because usually they're
It was
good
tiny.
to have around for protection of the. Of
Yeah,
the,
they warn the flock and everything, like if there's any like potential danger around, and they actually were doing that. So I remember a couple birds of prey flying overhead, and they'd start rounding them up, and I was like, oh, cool, he's doing his job. But
Have you run into coyote problems yet?
no,
How about foxes?
coyotes. No. When we first got the chickens, we lost a couple to something, and I'm not entirely sure what. But then after that, nothing.
I'm surprised. Remember, I told you my brother had that problem with the coyotes.
Well,
They
we're
were getting out of hand. I mean, those bastards, once they sense something, they don't go away. And well, they did, of course, after he dispatched them, so to say. But
we rounded
but even
everything
that-
up at the end of the night and put them all into the barn. So
yeah, but I
Probably
mean,
helps a
what's
little bit.
weird is even after he took 2 of them out, he was telling me they were still coming around. It didn't scare them off like you think it would. Like a wolf. Usually, you take a wolf out. Back, they'll sense that. They'll usually stay away from where the humans are at. Then after that, they don't want any, but not the coyotes.
yeah, we're in a part of town where it's not really country, but we have enough land, so it almost seems like it is.
Oh, look, I'm north of the city. All right, I'm in the burbs, and we got coyotes that occasionally hit the north end of our city, and that's all burb. They come up the spillways, or they come up the drainage ways. Coyotes, well, they're known to go like in L.A. They're known, and also this happens in Chicago. They find them in the back alleys.
Oh yeah.
They're quite intelligent. They're quite wily, right? Hence the term wily coyote. And they get used to humans. They're not afraid at all. At all. They're a lot more brave than wolves. Yeah, and if you got a garbage source or something like bears, if there's a garbage source, they lose their fear real quick if they got an easy food source.
Yeah, the only problem we've had around here is we've got an infestation of rats, but I just keep going out and flicking them off with my pellet gun. So
yeah, that's been a problem. That's even a problem where we're at here. We live in the burbs. It's a clean area and everything, but we got a I don't know what it is the last few years. I don't know. Maybe it's just there's more communication over the last 20 years and people know what's going on as prior to that, but it just seems like you hear it a lot more and more. I read it from these other community web.
I've talked to some other farmers around the area, and they're saying it's gone up in the past a decade or so.
Wonder why. You guys ever have a cat you keep around?
We just got a cat. We had a cat before, but he was really old, and he was a little brain dead to begin with, because when he was born, he got stuck coming out. We actually had to rush him to the vets. And yeah, he was old too. He was 16.
Yeah, I just put mine down, and I put mine down in December on Christmas Eve. My 16-year-old.
Shitty.
Yep. She probably still had a couple years left in her, but she was real skinny. She had kidney failure. It was definitely hyperthyroid, but most likely kidney failure. And there were. I was watching her for a couple days, and I was kind of tore up about it, and I gave her. We started just giving her like fresh chicken and stuff, and she was eating a lot of it. She wasn't even going to the bathroom, and I was like, something's not right. She's not even. There's 3 days of this, and she hasn't gone to taken a shit. So
yeah, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, so I just took her down, and I said, I went in with her, and they did their thing and said bye. So
yeah, I had to do that. We lost a cat, 2 dogs last year.
Yeah. Well, we lost our 23-year-old, 24-year-old cockatiel bird too last summer. So that was too long. And
wow, that was about the same time we lost our. We had a green cheek conure. She wasn't that old though.
Yep.
Only like 4.
Now I have an 11-year-old little dog and a 11-year-old, almost 11-year-old cat left.
Yeah. We just got one big Great Dane left. And we just got a cat, because,
Right.
figured we might as well have one around. I mean, I like cats.
Well, they're good for the barnyard, that's for sure.
Oh.
We haven't let him outside yet.
Yeah, because
We're waiting till spring. Well, we
Yeah,
are
but-
going to let him out. We're just waiting until spring, because, you know, he's a bit crazy. And I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
I want him to
Yeah,
get
watch
used to,
the
like, the
fleas.
house.
Watch
Oh, yeah.
the fleas.
I know. I'm not...
I got
thrilled about that
infested
part
with
of
them
it.
like 4 years ago, man, and it drove me, and it took us 2 or almost 3 months to get rid. That's how bad it was. It was, and man, it gave us nightmares. Waking up,
Yeah.
man, and we were bit from head to toe. It was disgusting, man. I don't even
I've
wanna-
never had it that bad. I had it bad enough that I remember in my old house, I had a carpeted floor in my computer room, and they would be on my legs in the summertime because I would have shorts on, and I could just feel them. And I
Yep.
looked down, and there was like 2 or 3 on my legs, and I was like,
Yep.
Jesus Christ. But
Well,
I used
they're
that
nasty.
fog spray, that fogger spray, and that seemed to take care of
Well, I
it.
had the trouble with the eggs. That was the problem. We had to actually get rid of the cat because if you kept him in more than 3 days, he'd go insane. And
Uh-huh.
every time he went out, he was a real alpha male, right? So he'd go tangle it up. Every time he went out, he got into a fight. He'd come back and he'd have fleas on him, because he was tangling it up with all kinds of animals out there.
Right.
So I said, okay, enough. We got rid of him. And I actually gave him to a place that they didn't kill him. I didn't want him killed. They said he was really a good cat as far as friendly to humans. And I said, I even told him honestly, I said, look, man, you keep this cat in for 3 days, it's going to claw its way out of that house. It'll make a good farm cat. It's friendly with humans. It's good with dogs. But it doesn't like other cats. And I
You should
told him
see
it
this
was
cat that
best
we got.
for
Oh
us.
my god. He does not give a shit about our dogs. Or, well, dog now.
What the hell did
But,
I say?
Yeah, this cat we got now is a female. She doesn't care either. She's just real indifferent to it.
Mm-hmm. Our cat will get up on our dog's bed. It's just an ottoman that we bought like a couple of years back. Well, actually, quite a few years back now, but it's an ottoman. It's her bed. She always lays on it. It's in our bedroom. And if she gets up to like go get a drink or something, the cat will jump right up there, make himself comfortable. She'll come back and like try to squeeze her way in, and the cat
Yeah.
won't move. It'll just be like, "Yeah, go ahead, lay down. I don't care."
Isn't
This
that
is
funny,
my
man?
spot,
It won't
though.
move, and it's like the dog is 10 times
It's a Great
the size
Dane.
of that
It's like
cat. It could usually
literally 10 times the size of him.
move it. Man, you think the
He's
dog
like,
would just
whatever.
shove it out of the way?
Yeah, oh yeah, but she's like, "Oh, well, I don't want to disturb you."
No, they're just, I've seen
You're
that
10
with
times
dogs.
his
They're just-
size.
There's like a little respect level. They don't want that cat getting pissed off or something.
This cat
I
has
don't know.
claws.
This cat is crazy too. I'm a little worried because like the only thing I do worry about is the fact that he might not come back because seems to be very prey driven because he'll look out the window and just gets
Oh,
all
he's a
freaking
male, man.
twitchy.
They
Oh,
all
yeah,
do
that's a
that,
male.
though. They all do that.
Not
I'm
like this. This one is like hardwired, like
my
freaking
females,
crazy.
both my females were the same exact way. Just seeing all the birds outside just flipping out.
Yeah, we have like a shit ton of pigeons that like just hang out on our barn.
Yep.
He'll get up in the bedroom window when we first get up, and he just gets up there on the windowsill, and his tail's just like twitching back and forth, and he's like
Yeah.
inching forward like he's gonna like get out of the window. It's like it's
So-
closed.
So the older one that I put
Yeah,
down,
well, the tail's a big sign of it too when they're onto something.
the one that the oldest one that she's not with us anymore. She used to be an outside cat, or outside during the daytime, inside at night, for a good 4 years.
Yeah.
And she was inside for 10 or 12 or whatever. But so she used to go out and eat birds and gophers and all that stuff. Then the other one that we have, basically I brought this one in about the time that the other one had been outside like one time, and when she was a kitten. So she's never been
Yeah.
outside. And what's amazing is she sees the birds and freaks out too, but she has no idea what they taste like.
Right.
The older one did, because she used to eat them, but the younger one's and you're freaking out like, I gotta eat that. And then
Yeah, I'm not sure if this cat was an outdoor cat. We got him at the pound, and it was a stray.
Right.
So
well, if it's a
I'm
stray,
imagining
probably was.
it
Yeah.
had some experience with
Right.
Right.
But I'm telling you from experience that even a cat that's never hunted for itself it's hardwired in their brain. They see something move and they gotta kill it. That's what cats do. And I like how Joe Rogan he talks about chickens because he has a bunch of chickens too. He just says they're freaking dinosaurs. They run around and there'll be cats outside. The chickens run up and they'll just snatch whatever the cat's playing with and just eat it, tear it up and eat it. The damn chickens, freaking savages. Like the cat would be outside playing with, he says his cat would be outside playing with something. The chicken just walks up and snatches right out of the cat and just rips it in half and eats it.
Hope he leaves the chickens alone.
Oh, what?
Hope the cat does leave the chickens alone. We'll see about that.
Yeah. Oh, your cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some sort of, you have to let the cat know that they're basically yours. They're not wild beings, or something. I don't know. We had a bird in the house that I was telling you about, and I mean the cats would leave him alone in the cage. I don't know what would happen if we let him fly around, because the cat sees something flying around, it has to kill it. But we had that stray for about a year.
Hey, listen, guys, real quick here. I'm going to get going.
All right, man.
I'm going to go spend time with the wife, and I'll talk to you.
All right, man.
Yeah, talk to you, Bob. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, you too.
So we had this cat that I would let in at night. I had him fixed and stuff, and he would be up on the cage, trying to get it. But the other cats would never bother it, because they basically came into this house, and I guess there's another fisherman here. They would leave him alone. But this stray that we brought in, I used to smack him on the nose. But leave that alone. That's not one of the cats. Well, because he would eat birds all the time. He'd eat everything but the head. You just see a little head laying around.
Little fuckers.
But we had him for a year, and he went out when the March time change. He went out that morning, I guess it was it might have been 2018 or 2017. He went outside, and that was the last time we ever saw him. Don't know what happened to him. Never saw a body.
Yeah, I've lost quite a few cats.
Yeah.
We used to live out in pretty deep country, and ended up being quite a few fishers out there.
Right.
And we had quite a few cats at one point. I think we had 12 cats. Because one of our cats had a litter, and then one of their cats had a litter, and so on. Well, it stopped there after that. We were like, okay, that's enough. Got them all spayed and neutered, and then they started dropping off left and right.
Yeah.
Because they were all outdoor cats. I don't see the sense in having indoor cats. I mean, our last cat definitely was indoor, like what you do, indoor at nighttime and put them out.
Right. Well, mine turned into an indoor cat. So I had gotten a brother and sister pair in 2003, and male and female, and I had them fixed and everything, like you're supposed to, and about right around, so we got them in about February-ish, and they were 6-7 weeks old, 8 weeks old, something like that. Maybe a little bit older. They weren't that old, right, when we got them. At the end of the year in November, we lost the male. He got hit by a car and killed instantly.
Yeah.
We found him in the morning. I was out calling him at night, or in the evening, and he never showed up. In the morning, my wife went for a walk and found him. So I went and picked him up and wrapped him up, threw him in a dumpster. I wrapped him up in a plastic
Poor
bag.
kitty.
Yep. And then the female is the one I just put down in December. So that was my first pet, as you know, since I was grown up out of the house. And forgot what I first started talking about, my train of thought. Oh, the reason that she came in, I kept her in, was, you know, cats are cats and they like to go exploring all the time, and she'd always end up in other people's garages and stuff. And I mean, she was about 5 or 6, and well, she was 6 because I got the younger one is 6 years younger, 5 years. Let's see. So 02, and I got the other one in 08. So 6 years older. So she was 6 when I said, you know what? I was out calling her one night. I couldn't find her. And my worst thought for an animal that you actually, cause if you own an animal, you need to take care of it.
Oh, for sure.
And if it gets injured, you know, the worst thing that I always think of is that it's half alive. If it's killed instantly, that's one thing. But if it's injured and laying around, you know, that's just the worst for any animal. I don't care how wild they are. I don't like that at all.
No. Christ, I go out, like I said, and like shoot rats, but if I see that I've like not killed it right off, I'll put another round in it.
Yep,
you know?
absolutely.
It's not gonna sit there and like squirm to death.
Right. And so so that was my worst, you know, thought. So I was like, you know what, you're done, you're in the house now, I don't want to deal with it anymore. So I brought her in, and the other one, the young one, was, you know, a couple months old at the time. And so I kept them in the house ever since then.
Yeah, cats they're still pretty wild. We had this one cat. He was the most insane cat that I think I've ever met. He would just attack anything that moved half the time.
Right.
And he loved to play, and he was fairly young. I don't remember exactly how old he was. He was another pound cat, and we picked him up one day, and we were like, oh, this guy's so cool. We called him Captain Rex, and he got his back paw caught in like one of we had like these bar height chairs, and somehow he fell off of it and like got his paw caught in like the legs of it, because they were kind of like, they weren't straight down legs, they were kind of like it was like this curved bent metal, kind of fancy, and it did something to his leg, and he had to go have surgery and get like pins put into his hip.
Right.
And it ended up costing like so much money. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but then like 2 weeks later, he was the weirdest cat, because he would follow me to work and just kind of sit outside sometimes, and other times he'd like end up in other people's backyards and just stay there. Like,
Colin
we actually got he's just weird. We got a post on Facebook one day saying, oh, there's been this cat that's just kind of hanging out in our backyard for like the past week. And we thought he had ran off. We're like, oh, okay, I guess he's gone. This was right after he had his surgery, and we're like, great. We spent all that money, and now he's just gone.
Yep.
But then he showed up in somebody's backyard, and they posted on Facebook and wondering who it was, and we were like, oh my god, that's our fucking cat.
Yeah.
When he got him.
Well, it was like mine. I had blood tests and everything done, but then you know, it was a month and a half later, I just like, yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, I didn't want her to suffer, was the big thing. So I just ended it. I mean, like I said, she probably had another year, maybe,
No, that's the right thing to do in my opinion.
Yeah.
Don't drag it out for your own selfishness.
No. She was.
I had to do that with my dog. I loved my dog.
Right.
Like more any other animal I've ever had.
She was deteriorating, and I mean, Everybody's got to end sooner or later, and there's no reason to drag it out. And you know, the quality of life. What would that next year and a half be? I mean, if she's not going to the bathroom, I mean, the last, I guess, day or whatever, I saw her go and pee over by behind the TV. I've never seen that. And I thought, well, maybe it's because, you know, I of course yelled at her and stuff, but, you know, her cat box was in the garage and she had to go through like a doggy door to get up there. Maybe it was too painful or whatever for her. So I took her out there. I said, you know, we're not doing this. And then I brought in her cat box later, and she would, you know, I showed her where it was at in the bathroom. And she didn't want to go in it. So I gave her some snack. Again, it was just my observation. I was looking at her, I was watching her sit there, and you could see her just kind of, you know how when somebody's uncomfortable and they just kind of, you look at them and they just look uncomfortable. They're moving around a little bit weird. So that's what I saw her doing. I was just like, yeah, it's time. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. We're not going to get anything more out of her. She's peeing where she shouldn't pee, and you know, she's eating so many times a day, and she doesn't need to be doing that. So it was a hard choice. It was a really hard choice, but it was the right one.
No, I hear you. The same thing pretty much happened with my dog, and I'd had her, well, she didn't make it as long as I thought she would. She only made it 10 years.
Yeah. Well, so
she came down with vestibular syndrome. And after that, she was never the same. Like, she was like the most outgoing and happy, playful dog. And then that hit her, and, you know, she'd start walking around, and just, it was like she was completely drunk and, like, falling into walls, and fell down the stairs a couple times, and
that was like
she was drinking water all the time, and
that's what my cat was doing. She was just drinking water. But
yeah, cats can get it too. So
mostly eating though, but that's hyperthyroid as well. They just feel thirsty. But the bird, you know, was pooping, and you know, it would get stuck on his feathers beneath his vent, and it would start piling up. So my wife was starting to have to put him in the sink every couple of days and clean him up, break that stuff up and everything. And then
that's horrible.
Well,
we've had to do that to a couple of our chickens. Actually.
Yeah, and then you heard the bird got what sounded like pneumonia or something. You can hear his heartbeat and breathing and stuff, you know, through his. And as soon as I heard that, I said, "Oh, it's time." You know, I said, what you don't want to do is keep him alive, and then you're gonna walk out one morning and he's gonna be upside down in the cage or something. Then you're gonna just lose it. So I'll just take him.
Yeah, no, that's the better way to do it, because I mean, really, at that point, you're just kind of keeping them alive for yourself. I mean, their quality of life at that point. Once you, I mean, it's always hard to call that threshold, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Every time I think about my dog, I always think, you know, no, I did the right thing, because she wasn't even the same dog anymore, and she wasn't happy, and she was always lethargic.
So that's what's funny about my cat. I mean, the cat literally didn't like anybody. It was my cat, but she didn't like anybody. She didn't like me half the time. Never, you know, it's not an affectionate cat. She'd come hang out by you, but not on you. But I'd miss that damn cat, even though it could care less if I survived or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cat we have now is
just funny,
a little bit that way. He's affectionate enough, like he'll come over and like let you pet him a couple times, and then he's like, "Oh, okay," then go lay at the end of the bed.
Same with mine.
Like, that's good. She'd good.
Go, hey, what's going on? Hey, okay, leave me alone. I'm done.
That's good. That's enough petting for the day.
Yep.
I'm gonna go over here, which is fine. I don't really care. I mean, I'm not. My wife is a little over exuberant with her snuggling with the animals. And she's like, oh, I don't like that he doesn't want to lay with me. I'm like, you can't force that with animals. You can't.
Nope.
Well, I don't know. She kind of did with her little terrier dog that we also had to put him down. He had cancer in his chest.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's what
He was
we
like
have.
having a hard time breathing. And they said that they couldn't even like do an operation to do anything about it because it was too close to his lungs.
Right. Yeah, we have the 11-year-old. He's a Chihuahua Terrier mix. So he's a Chihuahua slash. He looks just like a Jack Russell Terrier though, but he barks like a fucking Chihuahua.
Oh,
because his mom's a Chihuahua. His mom's full-blown Chihuahua.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know his dad. All his siblings look like Chihuahua. He's the only one that didn't look like a Chihuahua.
Mm.
So, yeah, he's 11. That's when I took the cat in. You know, my wife's like, so I guess you're next. I'm like, don't even try to do that right now. Yeah, pretty shitty.
My wife took, yeah, when her dog went, she took it pretty hard. She loved that dog.
Yep. Well, and that's the thing is this dog sleeps in bed with her every night.
Yeah, same here.
So
Yeah, she like keeps bringing it up still to this day, and it's been like 4 months now. 5.
Yeah.
5 months. 5 months. She's still like, oh, I miss Petey.
Yep.
I know you do. I know you love that dog.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna get a new dog here in a couple of weeks. Well, no, another month. It's gonna be they call it a Pitweiler. It's a pit bull Rottweiler mix.
Right. All right. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Alright, I got a buddy who keeps bugging me to come play with him.
That's
so
fine. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here too. I just.
Okay, doke.
All right, man. It's good talking to you. I'll be around.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, I'll pop in if I see you guys in here.
Okay. All right.
See ya.
Yeah. Bye.